Okay, let's get right into it. We are not just talking about a cigar here. This is something else entirely. It's an icon, a cultural artifact so complex and so exclusive that it practically demands its own field of study. This is the formation of the Cohiba Behike.
And yeah, that quote just nails it, doesn't it? To really get the Behike, it's like you're being initiated into a secret world, a world of elite craftsmanship, deep history, and a dedication to perfection that, honestly, borders on the fanatical.
So, here's the big question we're tackling today. How on earth does a collection of tobacco leaves become a legend? A legend so coveted that a single original humidor, get this, sold for nearly 5 million euros. That's what we're here to unpack.
To do that, we've kind of set this up like a masterclass. We'll start with the promise of the legend. Then we'll uncover the secret of its key ingredient, visit the temple where it's made, learn the ritual of its different sizes, and finally, try to understand the price of all that perfection.
All right, first up, the promise of a legend. Because before we even get to the tobacco itself, you have to understand the almost mythical status of the Behike name.
The name itself, it reaches back centuries. The Behike was the shaman of the indigenous Taino tribe, the most respected spiritual leader who used tobacco to connect the earthly to the divine. So the name is just steeped in this incredible history and reverence right from the start.
And its modern history is just as remarkable, and first appeared in 2006 as this hyper-exclusive one-off release. By 2010, boom, it was a full production line, and in that same year, its smallest size was crowned the best cigar in the world. Its rise wasn't just fast, it was absolutely meteoric.
So, what fueled that incredible ascent? Well, that brings us to the secret at the very heart of the legend, medio tiempo. This is what defines the Behike's unique character, and it's the reason for its extreme rarity.
You see, the team at Habano's knew they needed something truly unique to elevate Cohiba beyond its already legendary status. They found it in a single, almost forgotten element. The secret has a name.
And that name is medio tiempo. It refers to the very top 2 leaves on a sun-grown tobacco plant. Because they get the most direct sunlight, they develop this incredible concentration of oils and flavor. We're talking a power and a complexity you just can't find anywhere else.
But here's the huge catch. Nature's in charge here. These leaves don't grow on every plant. In fact, they only appear on about 15% of tobacco plants in any given harvest. You can't plan for it, you can't force it, and this natural scarcity is the entire foundation of the Behike's exclusivity.
And the story of its rediscovery is just brilliant. This leaf wasn't invented, it was found. A Habano's executive stumbled upon a reference to it in an 18th century book. When he asked the master growers, they recognized it immediately by its old name, El Cacho Duro. It was lost knowledge, just waiting to be rediscovered.
So how is this rare leaf transformed into the final product? That journey takes us into what's known as the Temple of Tobacco. We're following the path from the sacred soil of Huerta al Bajo to the hallowed halls of the El Laguito factory.
This entire journey is defined by time. Months of curing and fermentation, 1 to 2 years of aging before the leaves are even touched by a roller. Then, after being assembled by only the most elite artisans in Cuba, the finished cigars are aged for another 3 months. From seed to box, you're looking at a 2 to 3 year process. Just think about that.
And here's a number that might just blow your mind. According to Armando Arroyo, one of the creators, there are 486 distinct manual steps in the process before the tobacco even arrives at the rolling factory. 486. Let that sink in.
Now that we understand the process, let's explore the result. Section 4, the ritual of the vitolas. This is our guided tour through the 4 distinct experiences the Behike line offers. Let's start with the 2 most popular. The BHK 52 is the introduction, a shorter, more intense, powerful experience with notes of cream and cedar. The BHK 54, though, is often called the connoisseur's choice. It's longer, perfectly balanced, and it delivers this evolving journey through flavors of milk chocolate and fine leather.
And here they are, the full quartet. You've got the 45-minute sprint of the 52, to the balanced mastery of the 54, the 2-hour philosophical journey of the 56, and finally, the epic 3-hour celebration that is the new BHK 58. Each one is designed for a different moment, a different investment of time.
Which brings us to our final section, the price of perfection. Why does this cigar command a price that puts it in a category all its own?
A visual tells the story best. A standard premium cigar might cost you around 20 euros. A regular high-end Cohiba like the Siglo V might double that. But the Behike, well, it exists on another level entirely, often more than double the price of its already exclusive siblings. And now we know why. It's the sum of everything we've just discussed. The extreme scarcity of that medio tiempo leaf, a multi-year production cycle, craftsmanship reserved for only the absolute masters, and a quality control so severe that any slight imperfection means the cigar is just discarded.
As Armando Arroyo says, once you truly grasp the immense dedication and artisanship poured into every single one, the price becomes secondary. You realize you're experiencing something that has earned its value.
Ultimately, a Behike is more than a luxury product. It's the definitive demonstration of Cuba's preeminence in tobacco. It's a tribute to the hundreds of people and generations of knowledge required to create it.
The promise made to anyone who holds one is simple and absolute. As experts from around the world will tell you, it is impossible to smoke a Behike that isn't perfect. Every single one is a masterpiece.
Which leaves us with a final thought. The Behike reframes the very idea of luxury. It's not about the money it costs, but the time it represents, the years to create it, and the hours to appreciate it. So the real question isn't whether you can afford it, it's whether you're willing to invest the time.